Beloved, welcome. I am glad you are here. This moment is not an accident, and you did not arrive by chance. Something greater has gently guided you to this place, because tonight carries weight. You may feel ordinary right now, but you are standing at the threshold of something you cannot yet see, and God is nearer than you imagine. There is a reason sleep has always been holy. When your body finally lets go of the day, when your thoughts slow and your strength runs out, your spirit remains awake. That is where God meets you, not in noise or urgency, but in quiet, in the soft hours of night, when your guard is down and your heart is open. You have known this feeling before, a dream that stayed with you long after waking. A sense of peace that wrapped around you without explanation, words placed in your heart that were not there before you slept. Even on nights when you felt broken or scattered, that calm was not random. It was a divine touch, and hear this clearly. What approaches tonight is not like what came before. There are seasons when God observes, seasons when He protects, seasons when He whispers hope. But there are also rare, appointed moments when heaven draws so close that the unseen feels within reach. This is one of those moments, as it is written, "Be still and know that I am God." Psalm 46:10. Rest here. Something sacred is unfolding. You have been searching for clarity for a long time. You have been longing for reassurance, hoping for a sign that confirms what your heart already suspects. Day after day, you have tried to listen, but the noise around you has been relentless. And because God sees how heavy your days have become, He is choosing the night to answer you. When the world finally quiets, when expectations loosen their grip, that is when God often speaks most clearly. Dreams are not meaningless fragments of thought. They are a language of the Spirit. They carry direction, warning, and gentle reminders that the unseen world is just as real as the one you touch. This is why sleep is so fiercely contested. Nightmares, restlessness, racing thoughts, sudden anxiety when you lie down. These are not always random. Darkness understands that what God plants in silence can redirect a life. What is received in stillness can become strength for years to come. Think back to the nights you couldn't rest, the hours you tossed and turned, telling yourself it was stress or exhaustion. What if it was resistance? What if heaven was trying to place something in your hands, and distraction was sent to pull your attention away before you could receive it? Tonight, however, something is different. The atmosphere is shifting. This night will not pass like the others. Tonight, your rest will carry revelation. Some of you will dream with clarity that confirms what your spirit has quietly known all along. Some of you will sense a presence so calm and undeniable that words will feel unnecessary. Some of you will wake feeling lighter, as if burdens you couldn't explain simply dissolved while you slept. This is how God treats those He loves. He does not wait for ideal conditions. He meets you in fatigue, in uncertainty, in vulnerability. You have been tired in a way rest alone could not repair. A deep weariness that no nap could touch. You have carried questions you didn't know how to pray, loneliness that followed you even into full rooms, and a quiet tension between hope and doubt. God sees all of it, and tonight matters, because He doesn't only see your struggle, He sees your longing for peace that reaches beyond waking hours and into your sleep. This moment is not about performance or perfection. It is about closeness. God is not coming to measure you or examine your faith. He is coming to hold you, to speak past the noise of your thoughts, to restore what the day has drained from you. Scripture says, "In returning and rest you shall be saved. In quietness and trust shall be your strength." Isaiah 30:15. There is strength waiting for you in rest, not striving. Have you noticed how tired your body has felt lately? How your eyes grow heavy sooner than usual, as if rest is calling you before you are ready? That pull is not weakness. It is preparation. Heaven is making room for encounter. When it happens, don't dismiss it. Don't rush to explain it away as imagination or coincidence. The fact that you are here, listening, is already evidence that God is aligning your heart to recognize what He is about to do. So step into the night with expectation. Lie down, knowing the same God who formed the stars is close enough to calm your breath and quiet your soul. In peace I will lie down and sleep. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. Psalm 4-8. This night is not ordinary. It has been appointed. When you wake, something inside you will know you are not alone. Sleep is one of the holiest places you enter each day. When the world is silent and your defenses fall away, your spirit stands open before heaven. That is where God writes gently on the surface of your soul without interruption. And what He writes in the night has the power to carry you forward, steadier, lighter, and wrapped in peace. Think back to the dreams that stayed with you long after you opened your eyes, the ones that didn't dissolve with the morning light. Maybe it was a single image that kept returning, a phrase that echoed quietly in your chest, or a face you never expected to see again. Those moments were not empty or accidental. They were seeds, and some of those seeds are still alive inside you, quietly growing, even if you cannot yet see what they will become. You may have wondered why sleep has so often felt unsettled, why restlessness followed you, even when your body was tired, why nightmares visited you when you were young, or why you sometimes wake feeling as though you carried unseen battles through the night. It is because your spirit is sensitive, just as you notice shifts in people's moods during the day, that awareness does not turn off when you fall asleep. Your inner sense stays awake. You feel more deeply, you perceive more clearly, and sometimes you contend more fiercely than others realize. But here is the truth that changes everything. You have never been fighting alone. God does not abandon you in the night. What feels like attack is often permission to glimpse what He has already been shielding you from. And what feels like confusion is often a message wrapped in symbols, waiting patiently for the moment you are ready to recognize its meaning. The Lord is good to those who wait for Him, to the soul who seeks Him. Lamentations 3:25. Even waiting in the dark is not wasted. History itself testifies that the night is not empty. Some of the most defining moments ever recorded unfolded while the world slept. Joseph's dreams carried truth long before circumstances caught up. Daniel received insight when others had none. Again and again, heaven chose the quiet hours to speak clearly. God has always loved the stillness of the night. That has not changed. Tonight matters because your spirit has been longing for clarity. You have been asking questions that conversations could not answer. You have searched for reassurance in voices around you and still felt uncertain. And God, in His tenderness, is choosing to bypass the noise and meet you where your heart listens best. He knows that when your body rests, your defenses soften. He knows you hear differently when you are no longer trying to stay strong. You may not remember every detail when you wake. Sometimes the dream itself is not the point. What matters most is what lingers afterward. Waking with a peace you cannot explain. Waking with clarity about a decision that once felt tangled. Waking lighter than you went to bed. These are signs of God's nearness, whether your memory holds the image or not. Not every dream is meant to be decoded like a puzzle. Some are not instructions, but encounters. Some are not warnings, but comfort. Some are simply heaven reminding you that you are far less alone than you feared. When you lie down, you will not be afraid. When you lie down, your sleep will be sweet. Proverbs 3:24. Sweet rest is a gift, not a reward. I know there have been nights when you lay awake staring at the ceiling, wondering if God still saw you, wondering if your prayers reached anywhere beyond the walls of your room. What you may not have realized is that, even in those moments, something unseen was happening. Your tears were not ignored. Your questions were not dismissed. Silence did not mean absence. Heaven was already drawing near, even when it felt quiet. That is why this night carries weight. God has chosen rest as the place where reassurance meets you, not when you are trying to be strong, not when you are performing faith for anyone else, but when you are still, when you are honest, when you finally let go. That is when he comes most gently. If you have ever felt warmth in the middle of the night for no clear reason, if you have ever woken from a dream that felt more real than daylight, if you have ever sensed peace settle over you like a hand resting on your shoulder, you already understand what is possible. Tonight is not unfamiliar territory. It is an invitation to something you have tasted before. Do not be surprised if your dreams revisit memories you thought were long buried. Do not be surprised if people, places, or seasons resurface. Sometimes God revisits the past, not to reopen wounds, but to show you how much healing has already taken place. Sometimes he brings back faces that once held power over you, only so you can see they no longer do. Sometimes he restores old hopes, not because they died, but because they were waiting for the season. Nothing about your doubts disqualifies you from God's nearness. Nothing about your questions pushes him away. He is not waiting for you to become perfect before he draws close. When he comes, it is because he loves you, because he knows you need rest that reaches deeper than your body. Rest that settles into your spirit. So tonight, lie down differently. Don't collapse into sleep just to escape the day. Enter rest as a sanctuary. Whisper gratitude, even if it feels small. Release what you cannot carry any longer. Tell your spirit it is safe to listen. And trust that what follows is not random. It is intentional. When morning comes, pay attention. Notice how your body feels. Notice your thoughts. Notice the tone of your heart. Maybe you will wake lighter, maybe with a new idea, maybe with words that were not there before. Whatever meets you, trust it. Trust that it is more than coincidence. It is heaven making itself known, the same God who speaks through fire and thunder, who paints the skies with galaxies, also speaks in the quiet of dreams. He is not limited to buildings, voices, or pages. He has always loved meeting his children in the stillest places. So as you step into the night, let your heart rest. You do not need to strive to earn this. You do not need to force anything to happen. Simply allow yourself to be loved, to be visited, to be held, and when you rise, hold this truth with certainty. You are not alone. Heaven was closer than your breath, and it still is. Thank you for staying in this quiet moment. If these words settled your heart, brought peace into your thoughts, or gently stirred something within you, you can type Amen in the comments as a quiet response of trust. If you feel led, share this message with someone who may need rest, reassurance, or a reminder that they are alone in the night. And if you would like to remain in this atmosphere of stillness, faith, and deep rest, you are welcome to subscribe and continue this journey with us. Tonight is not about waiting or striving. It is about being held, guided, and renewed one peaceful moment at a time.